Alright, what's up? Welcome everybody. This is must-stache. Hope you're all doing well tonight. Happy Friday. Thanks for joining me for this cast. We are in week 6 of PAL VR, coming off of a bye week for the 4th of July holiday. Good to be back after a couple of weeks away. We got an awesome cast tonight. 2 of our newer teams to the league. We have Bloody Eagles in their first ever PAL VR game. And we have the Battalion in their second PAL VR game after going up against AMF for match 1. Tough matchup for them, so they're hoping for redemption tonight. And Bloody Eagles looking to show off what they can do. I'm excited to see it. I always love seeing new players come into the league and see new strategies. I know quite a few players from both of these teams have milsim backgrounds. And then we have some VRML uplink players mixed in there as well. So it should be a fun matchup tonight. Excited to see what we have. These teams are on top of it as well. We already have 10 in the lobby. I love to see it. So we're going to be getting started here shortly. And we are going to be starting on Turbine on the top bridge upstairs location. So great map to cast. Looking forward to seeing what we have. I'll be checking in with chat as I can with this new YouTube setup. It's not quite as easy for me to see it, but I'm going to try my best. I'm also going to try to make sure that we keep you guys, seeing all the action tonight. Try not to leave you in the tent. Should be good. How's everybody doing tonight? What's up? I see Rolly, Wolverine, Declan. That's a new name for me. Thanks for joining us. Welcome everybody. All right. I think we're good to go on my end. We got 10 in the lobby. Getting their last minute strategy in. So we should be good to go starting shortly. All right, what do we think? I know, Rolly, you already have some experience against the Battalion. What do you think? I know the Battalion has been scrimmaging a lot. I love to see that. I know they've scrimmaged a lot of the top teams in PAL VR. Love that attitude. Getting better, not shying away from really difficult competition when you're scrimmaging against teams like AMF, like Father Figures and Flashbangers and the OVL teams that they've scrimmaged against. So love seeing that mentality, trying to get better. They've been asking me to, cast some of their scrimmages. It hasn't happened quite yet, but hope to be able to do that at some point. And then Bloody Eagles coming right in, and man, active team already. I love seeing the roster ads that they've had, bringing people in from the uplink side of things. So I think we're going to see a lot of great things from both of these teams as they get more experience. All right, finalizing a couple of things here, making sure we got our lasers on. Still not going in. Oh, there it is. That's the buzzer. And we're going to hop into the game. All right, Bloody Eagles starting off on Marsoc. We're going to hop in with them. We got Gideon as fire team. Their roster tonight's going to be Onward Reaper, Badger 31, Mods, aka Connor, Gideon, and Chad. I think Mods is Connor. Going with that rage. Got nobody watching the early attack. Oh, I was just about to switch to Onward. You got to watch out for that semi-hood when you're pushing here in this guard booth. These guys got to be careful. If those OBJ boxes peek that side, their heads might be sticking up here. They got good smoke coverage. You also have to be careful of Wolverine and Sand in green. There's Sand picking up Mods. Check out Exorcism's head. He's visible. He and Gideon are working on each other here. Nobody's able to connect yet. And if they expose this side, they still have Sand working green. Who's going to win that fight? Oh, Exorcism has no cover, and he somehow makes it behind the boxes. Check out what he's looking at. The opposite angle here. Those helmets just sticking up. Somebody's going to get a headshot. And Badger's trying to peek around the other side. Looks like Gideon takes out one. And exorcism finally takes out Gideon. Now the battalion gets smoke to cover their cross. Badger takes out exorcism. Whoops, we don't need that key. So with good smoke coverage, they push up. Watch out for Sand on that door. As soon as he senses action, he's gonna peek. He throws a flash, but Chad's far enough back that it doesn't connect. Keeps fire on that door, so Sand decides not to peek it. Let's see how impatient Sand gets if he thinks he's gonna win this fight. Chad's just holding eyes on that door. You got Reaper and Badger pushing up the street as he does. You got defensive smokes coming in. Luckily goes into the water because that would help the offensive push here. Offense wants smokes to cover their attack. Sand's being patient. You got Malpractice up top. He's looking to pick people off from the windows. He's not able to connect. Badger staying patient, but his smoke coverage is starting to disappear, so he's going to be exposed when it all goes away. And you still have Sand in the doorway with lasers all over him. Badger's got a big gun here. He goes down. You see Sand in that doorway. Reaper peeking, but just not quite able to see it. He sees him kind of jiggle peek every so often, but he's not able to connect with it. Chad and Gideon's fire team, but Chad, you know, with Gideon's eyes on that door, should be safe enough to at least push forward to the green door. You know, try to use a util or something like that to flash Sand and blind him. But they wait for him to get impatient, and now they move. Watch out for exorcism here. Sees their heads. Not quite standing tall enough to take any of them out. He does have C4. It does get Chad. Oh, which makes me notice that we didn't have a kill feed. Hopefully that wasn't too long. Malpractice, full exposure, so he gets taken out. 2 dead for the battalion. 2 dead, 1 down for the Eagles. And Badger's got a clear push into green here. He decides not to go through with it. So he's backtracking out of green. Had an opportunity to capture. He's going for the pickup. It is fire team. But man, that momentum would have been good to take green. When you kill that front door, probably worth having one of your teammates pick fire team up as you try to take green. Exorcism's able to take him out. And onward, Reaper's able to refrag that. So here they go. They fill out that momentum. They got kills, trying to push forward. Gideon's working toward the green front door as Reaper pushes up the street, keeping eyes on the windows. He smokes out the windows so he can look forward. Let's go, let's go, let's go. If you got smoke on green windows, you're going to want teammate physical pressure in green. So he wants his teammates to push up to that desk as soon as possible, so that all he has to worry about is looking straight down the street. Keep Malpractice occupied. Lots of people are coming up into green. Reaper on that street just goes down. How are we going to capture this with all this smoke? Here it is. And they take out Malpractice. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Next up, you're going to have to worry about Sand on this back door. He's going to run right upstairs. Uses util. And Badger's able to take him out. All right, looks like TB throws the exorcism, throws the C4, and then follows it up with a spray through all the smoke, and he clears out green. Gets 3 dead for Bloody Eagles with green control, and mods on the elevator pushing forward. All right, a little bit of a reset here. Mods goes down from, call him 2x2 on the boxes here. And Battalion's able to reset, get their defensive positions back. Malpractice and Reaper are kind of working on each other. It looks like Reaper is in, I'm stuck, the big windows. And then you got other Bloody Eagles on the backside here, trying to pick off anybody getting too sloppy at the top of those green stairs, possibly the windows. So far, not able to make it happen. It's kind of an interesting, awkward spawn off a fire team there. They're a little bit further away from even a spawn. So they've got to kind of regroup, get back toward the center bridge. Possibly send one on that flank, but not the whole team. So everybody else is going to start coming up toward green. He's got a flash on the door. He's going to have to follow it fast because that's a long run. Sand counter flashes, and Chad pre-fires but doesn't end up picking him up. So he's kind of working on that. Meanwhile, Reaper here trades as Chad takes out Sand on that front door and starts working his way up toward green. Malpractice here, just holding it. Chad gets the quick shot. Flash comes downstairs. I don't think it hit him. So now Wolverine's holding it. It's got smoke, which means he's gonna have to run through that. All right, they know each other are here. Let's see who wins this. Chad's still holding downstairs. Uses that smoke as concealment. Wolverine knows he's not much he can do, so he kind of peeks back to the windows. He might pick up those guys on the street if they continue to push forward. If you're ever attacking Turbine Bridge, top turbine here, I like smokes on the street and flashes and frags as your utility for taking green. Sand takes him out. Gideon's waiting for Sand to peek that doorway. We saw how patient Sand was last time. He might just hold that doorway for a while. Gideon's working on Wolverine in the top windows. He does get him with a nice headshot. You got Wolverine and Exorcism downed. Badger down, but Gideon's going to pick him up. So Sand's backtracking to pick up his teammate in green as Mods hits the flank, kills one on the truck, trades with a second, calls out that green's empty as he goes down, but his teammates can now push the street. They know that Mods was just confirmed, so they know somebody's active in green, but they were able to get Fireteam all the way up onto the code, trade with Wolverine, so green's empty again, only did one decap. Badger's able to either relieve his Fireteam and push through. Oh no! Oh, just horrible timing, unfortunately. They were just getting the code out as they stood and both got headshot for the final kill of the round. So that's it. Battalion take round 1 on Turbine. Oh man, they just got into position at the last possible moment, but Battalion were able to take them out, eliminate all the offensive players, and get the round win. So good win from the Battalion, and they're going to get 1 point. Let's head back to our scoreboard. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Oh, we don't have a photo for map. What's up? What's up? Here we go. All right. That was fun. Good action on top turbine. So close, man. They finally got green cleared. You see, toward the end there, they started to figure out how to kind of push together as a team and got into a little bit of a better rhythm. Ultimately helped Bloody Eagles take green. It was just a little bit too late. Alright, let's follow in the Battalion here as Marsoc. Got all 5. Nope, we got 4 pushing to the street, and then Wolverine's going to head upstairs. Looks like he might have a big gun. He's moving kind of slow. What is it? Nope, it's an AK. As you see, Badger's holding the backside here, but nobody went bridge, or nobody went back green. So if nobody goes back green, go ahead and peek that red car. Be able to pick up Onward Reaper, stop him from pushing forward. So far, he's just holding it. Got Exorcism keeping eyes on the windows. Reaper's going to look for feet. There it is. Shoots the feet under the car. And now Wolverine's looking for him. Looks like Wolverine takes out Badger. It's hard for me to see from up here, so I'm going to go ahead and move forward. Keep eyes on these guys. Pushing toward green. From a defensive standpoint, we've got Mods playing the OBJ boxes here. He's slowly starting to work forward. And then we got 2 top green. One working toward parking, and the other focused on the door. So Battalion are going to come in here with a breach attempt. Perfect flash. Absolutely perfect flash. Gets them both, but he's fragged with a defensive frag downstairs that works. The flash upstairs is going to run out. And man, lots of fish in the barrel both ways. Bloody Eagles still have 1 top green. 2x2 has pushed forward. He's holding the green door. So he's going to try to come back in here. But I think he's going to wait for his teammates to push forward and give him some help. Onward Reaper, meanwhile, works his way up to the red car. Kills 1. Puts shots up top office. Looks like their fire team's been holding outside of the front door green, so Battalion are right back here with numbers. Big C4 comes out. Reaper takes out 2, but I think he also gets himself with that C4. And push him back a little bit. Chad's still holding down top green for Bloody Eagles, but he's losing teammate help. So Battalion have numbers if they keep using the utilities. Or just great gunshots. They're going to have a chance to get green. Keep pushing. Good utils. Love all the utils. And all the force coming out here. Gideon tries to drop shot, but it doesn't go through. So now Bloody Eagles have 1 left. And Battalion, good push, pushing out. Their last up was Badger way back. The others are downstairs spawning B. So now Sand's going to be able to lock this. Hold down red, and we should have somebody on code. Got lots of people on code. Love that coordinated attack. Great push by the Battalion. Come through as a team. And now they're going to work on just holding the spawn. They did throw a smoke, which isn't ideal. You know, right now as Bloody Eagles are trying to push through all this, their best chance is to get smoke to blind the Battalion, who are now playing defense on the OBJ. So once you send that code, hold off on throwing smoke. Use it before you send the code, then you turn on, you know, your defensive approach. All right, so Bloody Eagles trying to push forward. Yeah, that wasn't a flash. That flash actually would have been perfect. They were able to get far enough out of red because of all that smoke, but unfortunately didn't stack up with utility. And now they're mostly reset. It's up to Badger. He's last up. He does take out 1. Got Wolverine just trying to pre-fire it. And Badger takes him out. Can Sand get him in time? He does, and the match is over. Round is over. All right, so map 1's going to go to the Battalion. 2-0. On their side, we have Sand at 8-8. TB, Exorcism 16-9. 2x2, 1-3. Wolverine 8-6. And Malpractice 6-6. Over on the Bloody Eagle side, Onward Reaper 9-9. Badger 8-10. Mods 5-6. Chad 8-8. And it looks like we might have a server reset. I see people heading out. So we're going to give that a moment to develop. And in the meantime, we're going to head back to our tent. Great round 1 or map 1 win by the Battalion. All right, I'm going to check in with the teams here, see if I have any messages about what's happening with if it's a new server or if we just have subs coming in. In the meantime, go ahead and check out this word from our sponsor, Sunlucky.
Sunlucky offers easy-to-use VR products that will help enhance your VR experience, like this Sunlucky gun stock with hundreds of 5-star reviews, this paddle adapter for 11-table tennis, and this golf club adapter for Golf Plus and Walkabout Mini Golf. Visit sunlucky.shop to find out more.
All right. Looks like we're staying with the same server. Map 2 is going to be Egress. Go ahead and get set up with that. We'll be back shortly. What's up, Jabo? Good to see you in the chat. We also have another cast going on right now. I can't remember if it was 9:30 Eastern Time or if it was 9 o'clock. But Nerd is going to be casting AMF versus 1776 Fireteam 1. Nerd's an awesome community caster for us. He's going to be an official caster in no time. So that's a great match to check out if you want to check out AMF and Fireteam 1776 Fireteam 1. All right, we're going to load in, change some things on Egress. Looks like we have the bus stop OBJ location. Battalion are going to start off as Marsoc. And Bloody Eagles are going to start off as Volk. Rolly says, I have background music in the match. Really?
Sunlucky offers easy-to-use
That's
VR
not good.
products that will help enhance your VR experience, like this Sunlucky Gunstock with hundreds of 5-star reviews, this paddle adapter for 11 table tennis, and this golf club adapter for Golf Plus and Walkabout Mini Golf. Visit sunlucky.shop to find out more.
I want to delete that. I didn't set this up. We share things as casters. I don't know how to do this. We'll just turn off background music in general. Alright, I muted what I think happened. Hopefully you could still hear spam him until he sees it. I finally saw it. I have no idea. Hopefully you could still hear voice audio and gun audio. But I have no idea. We share casting assets, and it's pretty fancy. I'm not a super fancy guy, so sometimes that stuff gets a little much for me. I'm just here to play Onward and watch Onward. Thanks for the heads up. That should fix it. Let me know if it doesn't. Let me know if it does. Alright, so we're on egress. Looks like we have 10 people in the lobby. We did have a couple of subs come in for Bloody Eagles. Looks like Fakey and Samurai have made their way into the game. We're going to start off watching the Battalion. Marsoc, egress, OBJ bus stop push. Looks like the Battalion are spawning 4 at A. They do have 5 in the lobby, so we might see a quick spawn getting started on that flank right away on the lumberyard side. Alright, so 2x2 is going to be fire team here. Bloody Eagles sending Reaper to the blue car right away. Good smoke already. Getting some visual cover up the street, and then a great shot through the smoke by Malpractice as he just saw Onward Reaper cross into it. And so Bloody Eagles already have 1 downed. That's going to be an extremely tough pickup for Reaper, so his best chance might be to respawn. It's like Chad is going for the pickup, but the friendly smoke means that Battalion can't see it. You can see forward down the street to no effect. We got lots in the garage. Malpractice was able to push up top, so he now has Crow's Nest. Bloody Eagles have a couple down. 2 down. And where's everybody else? Garage, backside, flank. So Badger coming in from B spawn. Malpractice is already looking for him. Badger's not expecting it. And then you have Fakey doing what he can to hold off people in the garage. He gets 1. 2x2 still trying to come in. But this is super dangerous to have Malpractice up in their spawn. Not only that, but you have Wolverine right here. Oh, Wolverine with the bright red smoke might get shot in the back. Can Samurai see it? Samurai doesn't see it. Now he does. Malpractice is going to try to refrag him. Stands up, takes him out. Onward Reaper still at the bottom of the street. So, interesting. Malpractice is deadly here with the spawn trap. You can see him doing damage to all these guys. Chad finally gets him. But Reaper knew that they were in great shape down here because he was physically standing on the street, looking uphill, making sure that they couldn't, run through him. Let's see if he's able to take out Exorcism as he comes out here. Exorcism gets 1, gets 2. Will Badger see it in time? He doesn't, so Exorcism comes downhill, and Samurai is able to take him out. Alright, Wolverine's able to take out Samurai on the refrag. And they reset, but they're pushing back up. I'd love to see Battalion just continue to try to keep the pressure on Bloody Eagles. Even though they lose multiple teammates, they're still moving forward. They don't ever stall out and lose momentum. So Wolverine had a couple teammates down, but he also knew that there were a couple enemies down. So he wins 1 gunfight and then runs right up the street and caps the code. Fakey's going to try to get onto that for the defuse, but they're getting pinched by Malpractice. And Sand up top. Sand gets 1 kill. Downstairs, though, Fakey's defusing the code and he's blocked by that pillar. Uh-oh. He puts it in, but doesn't quite know that you have to hold it out for 10 seconds. And Sand's able to take him out. So when you reset the code in Assault, you have to keep your tablet out for 10 seconds for it to fully process. Badger's going to go for the defuse. But he gets shot through the pillar. So now Reaper's going to have to try to go for this defuse, but he's going to have to go through 3 guys, and it's just not going to happen. Good frag comes out. And Battalion are in really great shape here. The fire team, everybody spawning on him at the bottom of the hill, pushing forward, and they're able to get the round 2 or the map 2 round 1 win. Good push. Love the util going high up the hill. Love all the team coordination and the pressure. It's great to see that even with a milsim background where you tend to, you know, make every life count and be strategic and slow and calculated, that they're not afraid to be aggressive in assault. I think that's a key to winning assault, honestly, is just being aggressive and keeping the opposing team on their heels, both on offense and defense, keeping that pressure forward. And so far tonight, Battalion doing a great job of that. All right, let's head back to our tent, and we will hop in for map 2, round 2 in a moment. All right, yeah, Jabbo, about to head over, watch AMF. No worries, that's going to be a great match. And Nerd's a great caster. I'm excited to watch that later. I'm going to cast onward, cast 1 game tonight, and watch another. Can't beat it. Did that background music stop playing in the game? I want to know. Let me figure out how I can delete it, to be honest.
VR products that will help enhance your VR experience.
I have no idea. It's all tied together. If I delete that, then it deletes other stuff.
Paddle adapter for 11 table tennis and this
Billy,
adapter for
help!
Golf Plus and
What did you do to me?
Visit some lucky duck shop.
It's all blame Billy. Nah, Billy's been doing so much for our league on the back end, keeping things organized, helping with our casting organization, giving us these tools so that I don't leave people watching the wrong screen. It's awesome. All right, we are hopping back in. Map 2, round 2. We're going to follow in Bloody Eagles as Marsoc. Let's see what we got. NEM 203s. Doesn't look like it. We do have a 249, so we'll get some suppression. We've got Smokes. And Onward Reaper as fire team leader. Reaper as fire team. So Bloody Eagles, like I said, first match, doing great so far. They're kind of figuring out assault, little things like, you know, how the defuse process works. And that's just kind of the basics, you know. From there are a lot of, you know, actual strategies in assault and positions that people tend to go to over and over and over again. It takes a long time to learn that stuff and feel out, like, where you can push and keep eyes on versus, you know, what you have to watch at all times and be careful of. So Blood Eagles are just going to get better and better as they figure that stuff out. They have the gun skill to do it. It's just going to take a little bit of time. All right, here comes Chad breaching the brick office. But Exorcism waits him out and is able to get the kill. Looks like we have Onward Reaper as fire team. He and Badger are downstairs. They're going to start to work up top here, so the entire team is going to kind of work on this flank. You got 2x2 and Malpractice. Where is Malpractice? Waiting on this. So if they start communicating with each other downstairs, I can't... Dang it, I'm stuck in a dumpster, so we're going to go to 2x2. If they start talking with each other, when they try to exit here, 2x2 is going to have great eyes on that door, and Malpractice is going to be able to hear him as well. They're all slow crawling, so it might take a while. What I would imagine is going to happen is that one of these guys is either going to break silence, or Battalion here, you know, like Wolverine and Sand, just looking straight downhill into the spawn, are going to be like, hey, dude, nobody's here. Will somebody please go check out the subway? And that person's, you know, going to come run down here and just run into a million people. So let's see. It's going to take a moment. But they're going to start thinking like, all right, did they quit? What's going on? Wolverine's looking at his tablet, seeing where his teammates are. 2x2s, checking everything out. And 2x2 is going to be that guy to push down. So he stops. We got a slow crawl. I can't stay on first person perspective from 2x2 as much as I want because it's probably going to be a trade. So he goes down. Saying push, push, push. Reaper's going to hold the door. Malpractice is outside. Gets one. Gets two. More coming. Badger's holding the door now. Malpractice takes two and then falls back. They still have fire team in there. At this point, for Bloody Eagles, it would be worth... So fire team's kind of backtracking to the garage. That's the right play. Like, although as I say that, they go down and, you know, could have potentially pushed out, but Sand's kind of ready for it. So the rotation back to the garage is good. Is they're going to have a sort of seesaw effect where those two guys that just went down for the battalion are going to be so afraid of that. They're going to call out like, hey, 5 people in the freaking tunnel. And good trade there. That means that they might over-rotate. Kind of see that happening here. If Sand can get a kill on 2x2, they might have an opportunity. 2x2 gets the kill. They might have an opportunity to kind of seesaw and rotate back. Smoke on OBJ, so they're just kind of putting shots on it. Reaper takes out Exorcism. And Fakey also inside the office looking for more. He and Wolverine put shots on each other. Wolverine gets him. And here comes Malpractice. Let's see if he pushes all the way in to clear it out. Doesn't look like it. So I think we might have a head-to-head on the green here. Green door if anybody comes this way. Chad throwing util out so they know he's here. Uh-oh. Sand takes him out through the smoke. There's more teammates there. Sand goes down. And Wolverine on the flank. There's a laser looking backwards, so I think Samurai's going to get him. He does. And it's all up to Exorcism. Last defender. Any Bloody Eagles in the tent, call that out so that your teammates here know to get aggressive. Chad pushes out of the smoke. I think he was blind for just a second longer than Exorcism was. Exorcism able to take him out. But yeah, 4 dead, man. So close. And Exorcism's able to take him out and push him back. So most of a reset for Bloody Eagles. Their 3 alive are coming up through the lumberyard area. They're going to try that flank from another approach. So far, we've seen the subway push. We've seen a garage to hotel push. And now we are seeing the lumberyard attack. So far, Bloody Eagles really sticking together as a team, which can be effective, but it also means that they're not spreading the defense out very much. So Battalion are able to make a lot of big plays with one single person, you know, getting multiple kills and stop a lot of these attacks. If Reaper heads to the top of that ramp, he may have an opportunity to get good eyes on Malpractice and Wolverine. See what the timing looks like. Where are you? Where are you? Ah, they were ready for it. Yeah, they're playing well, man. They're watching the spots that people tend to group up at. And it's working for them. We got a great frag, I think that was. Offensive frag. Take one out. Somebody's going to go to the ramp. Oh, he doesn't look for Wolverine. Wolverine just barely escapes with his life, and he falls back. Gets shot through the smoke. Keep pushing, but check out Exorcism across the way. Takes out Fakey. And he's holding a very powerful position here. Gonna be tough for me to see, but if they exit that smoke, Exorcism's gonna have a great shot. And he's getting shot at. He's gonna probably just start spraying through that. His teammate Malpractice is gonna work on these guys up close. Exorcism's finally able to take out Chad. And Wolverine's able to take out Samurai. So once again, they shut down another push. And you have Onward Reaper Fire Team on the other side, repositioning the team. So I do like the seesaw effect. I think one thing that would make it more effective is if Bloody Eagles kept one person attacking these spots that they keep having a ton of numbers. So like send one more person back to Lumberyard right now, just to confuse that defense a little bit, make them think that there's still heavy pressure in those areas. So they're going super loud in spots and then going, you know, absolute silent with nobody over there. And so Battalion are able to kind of rotate back into these areas. All right, 2x2 inside the hotel. Not really a super common defensive spot, so it might work out for them. Reaper's fire team, they might be getting low on lives here because they've had, you know, multiple waves of 5 must-stache players go down. I don't see anybody spawning in on him. Bodies on the ground are staying. That's a sign that they're out of lives. So Onward Reaper might be our last. Bloody Eagle here. C4 comes in, it hits the hedge. Reaper takes out Exorcism. His gunshots might draw people out. Who's he going to get next? He's got a pretty good shot on Wolverine. Wolverine just dips down. Reaper gets him. Util comes out. It's a smoke. Just going to make him reposition, so Sand might have eyes. Reaper gets another. That's 3. Keep going, bro. It's got eyes on the 4th, and 2x2 is able to take him out. Oh, I love it. Great play by Reaper at the end. Doing everything he can, not giving up. But the Battalion able to take map 2, round 2. All right. Final scores for that map. Over on the Battalion, we got Sand at 9 and 7, Exorcism 9 and 6, 2x2 4 and 5, Wolverine 12 and 6, and Malpractice at 9 and 4. And on the Blood Eagle side, we got Reaper 10 and 6 with how many of those coming right at the end? That was awesome. Badger 4 and 8, Chad 5 and 9, Samurai 5 and 10, and Fakey at 4 and 10. So we're gonna let teams choose map 3 as we head back to the tent. Music's on again. What the hell, dude? I thought I deleted it. All right. We're just gonna go silent, man. Don't know what's up with that. All right, map 3 looks like we are loading into Bazaar. I'm going to set a couple of things up here. As you guys, once again, check out an ad from Sunlucky. I'll be right back.
Easy-to-use VR products that will help enhance your VR experience, like this Sunlucky gun stock with hundreds of 5-star reviews, this paddle adapter for 11 table tennis, and this golf club adapter for Golf Plus and Walkabout Mini Golf. Visit sunlucky.shop to find out more.
All right, looks like we're going in already, man. So fast. Give me one moment. We're gonna get this set up. Nope, it was just a false alarm. They're like, Must-stache, you ready? I'm not ready. So let's just, 1 second. All right, so we're gonna be on Bazaar. It is the new OBJ location. Thankfully, we're not happening quite yet. But they're on top of it. Moving fast. Love to see it. All right. Rolly, thanks for sticking with me. Though AMF's playing, you might be split screening. I'm excited to watch that. All right. Head back into the game for map 3.
Lucky offers easy-to-use VR products that will help enhance your VR experience.
Bloody Eagle is going to be starting off as Marsoc. Let's go ahead and follow them. I see smokes. I see flashes.
Plus and Walkabout Mini Golf. Visit sunlucky.shop
all right.
to find out more.
I love it. So Chad and Fakey heading up the center here. Got no pre-frags, but we do have Wolverine coming in on a flank. Looks like he's going to be a little behind, so unless Chad keeps rotating, he might be safe. Yeah, these guys are going to be okay. No, they're not. Wolverine pushes all the way out. A lot of times people just kind of hold the wall. Looks like Marsoc's just down here. But you got 2x2 also working on the flank. So as they go for that pickup, gives me a juke. But he had an opportunity on it. However, Samurai is able to get that pickup. And Bloody Eagles are able to control Blue Room here. So Battalions still have lots of pressure on that flank. Wolverine comes into a super powerful spot here. watching that blue exit. Reaper, very good position, was able to work his way all the way into the shops here. He's fire team, so this is super dangerous. Wolverine's doing a good job holding blue door, so they're having a hard time exiting that. He kills one, gets a trade on the second. 2x2 hits the flank, but Bloody Eagles are already out here. We got another trade, and we got Fakey and Onward Reaper as last two up for Bloody Eagles. Malpractice holding a really creative spot there, shooting through the gap with Exorcism giving extra support up top. Reaper fire team. He's kind of slowly pieing. Exorcism doesn't take him out, so Bloody Eagles lose fire team. SX Chad's last up here. Malpractice knows he's over there somewhere. He's blinded by smoke for now. Exorcism's trying the flank. And he takes him out. Great play. That almost looked like one-handed. He was back and forth between his tablet and the gun so much. Maybe it was, man. With the specialist class. Alright, we got Badger crossing here with his fire team. Onward Reaper just behind him. I like the more spread attack here. So these two are going to be able to cross safely. Wolverine goes down. So we got 3 strong over here. And then we also have Samurai up front here. Did he see 2x2? Maybe. Maybe. Peek it again, 2x2. And it's a trade. Quick shot by 2x2. Samurai was holding it. We got lots of Marsoc across the way. Sand's still holding a very good position. Malpractice seems to have good awareness of where they may be. He's in a pretty clever spot. Looking under... Dude, I cannot get to it, but, you know, he's looking under it. Waiting on people to exit that shop. Chad worked his way up to the front courtyard, but Sand takes him out from that same box up front. You got Wolverine trying to flank all these guys. Fire team and more. Oh, of course, that thing's right there as Badger gets that great kill. And Reaper's still inside. He is fire team. He pushes out into the pallet shadow. Might have people spawning on him shortly. We do. Malpractice kills 2. And gets Reaper for the 3rd, for the triple. Awesome. Badger's still alive here. But he's got enemies on his backside. They're expecting him in the other shop, so he might be able to cause some chaos. Samurai on the far side was able to take that dark alley. That's a pretty powerful spot. Wolverine and Badger close to having eyes on each other. Badger gets 1, but Exorcism's like, what, dude? You're right next to me? And he takes him out. Alright, Wolverine up top. Might have eyes on these people, you know, if they get close to Red Truck ice cream area. Like Chad. Chad throws smoke long. And he's working on crossing. He's got Reaper on that far side. Kind of helping him out, but he's super exposed to the mid-map here. So Reaper and Chad are going to work on the far side. You still have 2x2 in the middle of the street. He's trying to get him on that cross. Now you got Fakey there. But Fakey's able to take him out. And Fakey's going to move forward, but Sand's right with him, and Sand takes him out. So Battalion holding down the center courtyard very well now. They got 4 strong in the center. That means that Bloody Eagles were able to push into the side courtyard. So here comes Wolverine looking for him. Gets 1. Gets 2. And trades with a 3rd. Another great triple. Onward Reaper, fire team, last alive. So they're going to have lots of spawns here, but I expect Battalion to crash. And you see Malpractice does. Kills 2. For another one, man. I think he said no way. Malpractice getting crazy streaks. 3s and 2s. Great plays, man. Great plays. Alright, we got to reset. Chad spawn an A.
Oh god, no.
Trying to figure out the best way to approach it.
Really? No,
It's tough, man. It's tough. First games in Assault, it's a totally different feel than Assault public lobbies. It's a different feel than uplink games. Different feel than, you know, Milsim.
no, we don't.
It's tough, man. Getting shot right out of spawn. But you'll figure it out. Alright, so might be down to the last 2 alive for Bloody Eagles. I don't see more spawns coming. You can see on the minimap over by the Hummer, they got 3 bodies just laying there. Means they're out of lives. So last 2 guys here are working on crossing far left. They're going to have to worry about 2x2 and Exorcism. Chad gets 1. Exorcism's going to be looking for the refrag. He goes down. So great plays. but still have Sand in that super powerful spot. Dude, crazy shot, Chad. Sand was in such a good spot. You were slightly blinded by smoke, and you hit him with 3 shots. Headshot. So hard to get people out of that position. That was a really good shot. So he's last up. He's going to have the whole team crashing on him. Going to be tough. He did knock him back all the way to 2 players, though. So 2x2, hitting the B tunnel. A tunnel. Bail, bro. Bail, 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 bail. And it's a trade. That's tough, man. It's tough to have anything but a trade in that situation. And Sand's able to get him for the final kill. All right, so map 3, round 1 goes to the Battalion. Update our scoreboard here. We'll head back to the tent for a moment. Get started with round 2 in a sec. What's up, Billy? So far, so good, I think, except I apparently have background music during the game. I don't know. I gotta figure out how to delete audio inputs from the audio scene here. I'll play with it. It's always fun to tinker. But great match so far, man. It's been fun. We've had some good coordinated team pushes. We've had lots of kill streaks. You know, players getting 3 kills, multi-kills, on both teams. Seen some epic kill streaks, so it's been a fun one to cast so far. Gotta say, Battalion's playing very well. Their practice has paid off. All those scrims for a new assault team. You can see that they're already working in some good, strong meta positions into their approach here. You know, some of that, let's head back into the game here. Take a moment to look at some of this stuff. I gotta go through a building in order to do it.
This battle adapter for 11 table tennis.
But you know what? Let's do it.
Golf club adapter for Golf Plus.
So a couple of spots we saw here, they were super powerful. Like toward the end of that round, we saw Sand holding this spot. So this is a really good meta position. It's able to watch that cross, kind of stay low here, and then as you hear footsteps, you just kind of pop up and surprise. So that's one great solid position they've had. Also had people working the fountain, you know, just worried about these guys exiting the shops. Very solid. And then they did a good job on defense, just staying aggressive and knocking back the attack. So great D. Uh-oh. They were just fooling around. I think got an accidental team kill. And here they go. Let's see what they do with their Marsoc push. Exorcism gets smoke out right away. Let's see if they're vulnerable to that same flank that they hit last time. Onward Reaper does get one, but Exorcism's able to refrag. Samurai puts shots on him. Exorcism takes cover, uses the smoke, pushes right to the OBJ. This is always a big risk, man. If a team's able to get straight up the middle of the map to the OBJ, cap right away, it sucks so bad. It's so demoralizing. You got Fakey over there. Doesn't look this way. He goes down from Wolverine as Wolverine pushes through. And Samurai's able to kill a few on the OBJ. It's going to work on defusing, but Wolverine's going to try to come in and kill him off, and he gets him. So Wolverine working the mid shops, going to be in a great spot to hold off the defensive attack. And he gets a couple here. Let's stay with him, man. I wanted to switch. You couldn't get there fast enough. He's a fast player, man. Wolverine's a fast shot. That was his second or third 3 streak of this map alone. 11-4 right now. So he's going to keep holding this. Oh, he just saw Fakey, but Fakey went inside. I'm going to stick with you, Wolverine. I've got faith. You got 2 Marsoc players coming under your backside. He checks his tablet and sees that. Come on, bro. I'm missing stuff. You got to get the shots. Oh, and they all go down. All right, so it wasn't Wolverine that time, but in a minute and a half, Battalion are able to push right up the center, send the code for the win. And look at all those kills after the buzzer. I love it, man. Playing through the buzzer. Good stuff. All right, so Battalion takes map 3, 2-0 for the overall night win at 3 maps to 0, 6 rounds to 0. Great job. Final scores on the screen. Wolverine leading the way here on Bazaar, 11-5. I think that 5th death came right at the buzzer. Awesome job, Battalion, and great first match, Bloody Eagles. Welcome to PAL VR. Thank you all for being a part of our league. Shout out to both of our sponsors, Sunlucky and Helga. And I'm going to update these scores and hope everybody has a great Friday night. Sorry about the background music. I'll figure it out. But right on, everybody. Take care. See you next time.